Well,
Well,
hey y'all, welcome to the Shade in the City and the Love and Marriage Huntsville panel. Y'all know what it is. Our girl Really B is not here with us this week
he's
because
on vacay.
she's on a boat. She's on a boat. So shout out to her. I hope she's having a good time. Good morning, Quake. Good morning. Sorry we had to push it back an hour. I went out last night, so you know how that go. You know, I did.
Still
And
not.
it's really no. I mean, outside of Super Bowl
Still not.
today,
You
really wasn't
showing
no
your
reason.
age.
Oh
You
yeah, I
showing your
was
age.
showing my age a little bit, but really want no reason to be up here all early in the morning on a Sunday because game ain't till about good 6:30, you know what I'm saying? Halftime is really all we care about. So, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all. So we appreciate you being here with us. If you haven't already, do us a favor, go ahead and hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into part 2 of this Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. I will say it was spicy. What did Marcel kept saying? He said something about them gathering, Mel, that everybody was gathering.
I think he was telling Mel to gather her
Oh,
remember Tisha was like, yeah, she gathers. She said she gathers people.
okay, y'all. Well, y'all drop down in the chat and let us know, did you think anybody gathered? Okay. But yeah, we appreciate y'all being here, and we're about to get into this intro, and then we're gonna jump into the reunion, y'all. Let's get shady. Hey, good morning or good afternoon, I should say, Catherine Latrice. You know I love your name, girl. You know I love it. Hey, good morning, itty bitty. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, y'all. Look, clearly I still think it's morning. Anyway, but yeah, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. I ain't even gonna hold you nails. I did not get the last scene. And I it was not on purpose. I just really didn't finish it in time with what's the name? Ken and Trish. But
Okay. I,
but I
I,
just
I,
I
I
can
think
see how people would think it was purposeful, but I promise you, it wasn't.
that part was real short. It's to be
Mm.
continued.
Oh, okay, Catherine. Are we starting already this afternoon? Destiny should have snatched flat screen forehead. I don't condone violence, and neither do we, Catherine. Neither do we. But bringing up my son, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. It's morning in Texas. I hear you. So anyway, we pick up where we left off last week. Kimmy is going off on Mel about how when everybody has an issue with her, they got to sit down and meet about it. And so Mel reminds her that no, you didn't want to talk about it, and so we didn't talk about it. And she said, but the problem was you kept going around and asking about it. And Kimmy's like, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here lying, okay? Lying. You playing in my face.
She's
And
not
so,
wrong in saying that when there's an issue, when Mel has an issue with somebody, she goes to them, and when Mel wants to talk about somebody, coming to her, she has a sit down meeting. It's a meeting with Mel,
right.
so I was like, all right, Kimmy.
I mean, that's true. Because even I think when they talked about it, when Marceau and Tisha were talking about it backstage, and Tisha, because she was probably sitting back there like, yeah, Kimmy, get her, Kimmy, get her. But yeah, so anyway, so basically Kimmy just tells her that they should just wait for all the facts. And so Mel denies telling anyone on that stage that they can't have a conversation with her. Destiny says, but when we do come to you, it's not received when it's brought. And I was like, that irritated me. I was like, Destiny, shut up. Shut up.
But
Okay.
she wasn't wrong.
I guess. I don't know. I think Mel just ain't got no time for foolishness. And she ain't gonna let you.
Everybody has foolishness except for her.
For the most part, I mean, everybody got a mugshot but her on this show. But I'm just saying.
That don't mean nothing. That's because anybody willing to call the foes on her. Really, she could have got something for. Remember when she threw the glass at Martel?
Well, basically, Mel says, pipe down. pipe down, Destiny. Okay. I'm talking to Kimmy and I'm talking to Carlos. So basically, Destiny, well, I'm just doing what you was doing when Kimmy was talking. And I was like, you just want so bad. Like, what? First of all, I don't even know why you're on stage at this point. You're really not offering anything.
Who you talking about, Destiny?
Yes.
I mean, she offering her storyline.
I mean, but we weren't even talking about her. This whole, we even said the whole part one. What was she on the stage for?
The reason why
This is just a continuation of part one.
Well, the reason why she intervened is because she does feel like Mel, when you come to her, they even showed the clip where Destiny's pouring her heart out and she's like, well, do you forgive me? Mel's like, no. And she's like, okay, but like, do you understand how basically like you can't accept your wrongdoing, you can't accept your part in what happened? I'm telling you, I was wrong and I'm asking for your forgiveness, but you can't admit that you was wrong. You can't give up nothing. So I think that hit a chord for Destiny.
I guess I don't do Dusty. I don't do Dusty. I'm sorry. So then yeah, that's when Marceau starts chiming in, talking about gather her up. And I was like, who are we? I guess that's what confused me, right? And so Mel said that, again, we moved on. She said that Kimmy didn't want to talk about it, and she kept asking, and that's why the conversation ended up happening. And obviously, Mel felt like it ended up being a good conversation. They were able to talk things out. Carlos weighs in that, Kimmy probably felt like she left that conversation with a lot of questions unanswered, but did praise them for, being able to amicably resolve everything. And then Mel brings up a similar conversation that she had with Nell and how, she thought, they were having a real conversation, or, it was a little maybe tense.
She thought, Mel said she thought it was a joke, but then when they showed the clip, Mel was the only one joking. Nell she didn't crack not a smile on her face.
Well,
Nell, my mentor, and Nell was looking at her like, I'm serious. She said, I'm serious.
Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, so Nell, then we go into this whole her being upset, or she found out 6 weeks later that Nell was upset with her. And of course, Nell is like, well, yeah, because I was holding on to it because of everything that I was going through for that time. And I should have been with my mama. But instead, I was staying up many nights and many days with you. And, it was given 7 whole days and not a word from you. It was given that. It was given that. But yeah, so basically Mel is at this point, you can tell she's visibly annoyed. She's rolling her eyes. And she says that, Nell, oh, this is too much. Okay. But Nell basically says that, despite that, they talked it out at the shop. They're at a better place. She loves her some Mel. But they're not where they used to be. They're not back in that same place. And I think that's because Mel decided that. I don't think that got nothing to do with you. I think you got cut off. You just don't realize that. I think you think it's something else.
She thinks that they were better friends than they actually were, which is why she gave up time to spend with her mother that was passing away to come console and counsel Mel. And clearly Mel don't see it that way, to just be able to offer up, well, I didn't tell her to. I didn't ask her for counsel. I didn't ask her to do that. So clearly they not friends like she thought they was.
Well, once they break, Marceau approaches Mel and tells her that basically she's kind of proved Nell's point. And as Nell's already said, Mel has basically said that, look, I never asked her to come over there and leave her mama.
To ask her.
I mean, I don't know. I do feel like Mel was absolutely defensive about this. I think that she could have said, I think that she did downplay it a little bit. I feel like she could have at least let Nell know, even though that's not what I asked you to do. I appreciate you doing that as a friend.
Wrong to even say it. I think it's wrong to even say that.
What?
To say I didn't ask you to do it.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I think that's wrong to even let that leave your lips. Like, of course you didn't. You're my friend. Why would you have to? And then to minimize it and say, well, I didn't ask you to do it. That's not that was disgusting to me.
Mm. Well, yeah. So basically, and then we see the showrunner basically come and check up on her, and like we said, she said, you know, she's sticking to it. She's standing her ground. Basically, I said what I said. So then Tisha basically talks about how when they try to talk to her, she doesn't want to talk about it, and she gets defensive, and he just thinks there's too much unresolved bullshit on the stage in the first place, which I can agree. But yeah, so they were going in on Mel. I will say they were holding her feet to the fire. Good morning, Xavier. Look at you rolling up in here. Yeah, they all got a couple of mug shots. I love Destiny, but
who don't? Like, have you really lived if you don't have a mugshot?
well, I love Destiny, but she was working on my nerves with her comments. Yeah. She should have offered her age though. She's grown. She's grown. Catherine, not Entrees, don't do my Torian sister, even though she does speak alternative facts. Right. And I think when you say you talking about Dusty. I think that's who you're talking about. Xavier said Nell should have popped Mel once she started that hyena cackling. Okay. Okay, y'all came up in here ready. Happy Sunday, Ravine. How are you, Bookie? So yeah, love is dope. Good morning or good afternoon. I need to stop saying that. Xavier, Melody is a damn lie. She literally did ask for counsel and told Martel to seek counsel. Okay.
I thought so too, but
Tawana says she thinks Nell is wrong for leaving her mom on Mel. I don't watch the show, but I do know that sometimes when grief or sorrow hit people, need a moment to escape. So Nell probably escaped.
I don't think she was putting that on her. I think what she was saying was you minimized it, basically saying that I didn't counsel you, I didn't do anything for you. And I'm telling you that is exactly what I did, to the point that while I should have been checking on my mother, or I could have been checking on my mother, if I wasn't counseling you, I would have never came. I think that's what she was saying. I don't think she's trying to put it on her. Basically, she's saying I was counseling you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come, and I would have I would have helped my mom. I would have been with my mom.
Well, Quake says Mel introduced them on the show as mentors.
Period.
Ravine said Nella's a liar. I'm waiting for Lexi's story. Well, y'all know that's been a whole thing in these YouTube streets. Is Lexi has her own YouTube channel. She's supposed to be airing out the Fletcher's boy. So love is dope. Yeah, it was dead wrong, and her mama's gone now. Humble yourself. Okay. Catherine says she did ask her, especially when Mel tore up Nell's patio because Martel said coleslaw did more for him than Mel did. I do remember that. I do recall. Ravine said Destiny is a liar. Good afternoon, Miss Bree.
Look, drops mic.
Right. Ravine said Mel done with them, and I'm glad. Okay. Nell was just saying I was a friend, and you act like nobody was there for you. Just stop, Mel. Okay. 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 I think they said you preaching out here. You preaching. Ravine said Mel asked for real counsel, not Nell's fake counseling, so I can get on the show that Nell was doing. Okay. Okay. Y'all opinionated this morning. Go ahead and let's get into
Destiny.
Yes, Dusty, please. I don't want to do it. I'm so happy you got this.
And so they move on to Destiny. She said, she knows the last time she was on there, she wasn't very open. Okay. But she said she just wasn't in that space. So she had to do some healing, come back, be vulnerable, and give up, she's a better version of herself. So Carlos asked her if she maintained her friendship with Martel off season. And I said, why you bring up Martel? But she's like, you know what? I maintained a friendship with everyone off season. He's like, no, I'm specifically asking about Martel because you mentioned being able to have a threesome with Martel and Mel. And she said, and did. Okay. She said, we had conversations where I felt like I was being groomed. I said, what? Apparently, Mel and Martel. Hold on, what would? Oh, okay.
Hold on. Did that? Okay, maybe I missed something because I thought they didn't air that.
No, they aired it.
I clearly missed that whole part.
Yeah, I mean, was you over a toilet at the time? Was you?
No, I won't sick like that. I won't know. But no, oh my God, right. Miss Bree said no, she didn't get it either.
She definitely said being groomed. Okay, so she said that there was a conversation that Mel said that they would have been open to a threesome had he stopped cheating with coleslaw. Mel said that was a lie from hell. Martel said that basically it's whatever Destiny says. He said he don't remember, but it's whatever Destiny said. Then Destiny said that there was a time when she said that they were, doing some grown folk things in the hotel room, and I don't know who she said was on the bed next to them. But
oh, she said it's a clip because everybody in the comments has said that was not on the show last night.
This is where I got it from.
Where did you watch it?
Today.
No, I mean where?
On my thing, on Philo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, basically, hold on. So Carlos said, okay.
Well, I don't know if you heard that, Mel, or if anybody want to send that to Mel. They still got it up on Philo.
Well, basically, what she was saying was the conversations that she was having about these threesomes and what she would let's say Philo the truth.
Because the reason I say that, Mel basically insinuated, okay, you're gonna play with me, and that's basically you're accusing me. That's an accusation, that's defamation. Mm-hmm. And they took it down out of the description. And I guess everybody that watched it on OWN, that's why we didn't see that.
Oh, I seen it.
They didn't air that. That's why I was like, what?
She literally said that these conversations, when you're having these conversations, it's grooming them. Like it was to groom her. She felt like it was like she was trying to be like she was trying to groom her. And Mel was like, girl, I never came on to you. I never did nothing. She was like, okay, I didn't say that. And then she talked about when they were all in the limousine for Melody and Martel's 10-year anniversary. She said that she sucked on I don't know what it is, but she said a hook and a crook or something. Where is it?
See, and I can't speak to this because
she said that she got on her knees and slobbed on a hook and a crook. I don't know what the hell that means, in the back of a limo in front of everybody that was on the stage. Destiny tried to say yes, that was grooming, and basically Tisha knows what she's talking about. Tisha said that it was actually Martel that told her to do it. And then he got upset when nobody else in the limo would do it. He was like, oh, y'all not going to do it too? So really, Tisha was basically trying to say, if it was grooming, it wasn't coming from Mel. It was coming from Martel. But yeah, but it was on. It was on. I just watched it.
Lord Jesus. Well, catch this tea, y'all. Hey, Felicia. You're not late, girl. Like you said, you are right on time.
Okay? It was Mel. It was Mel. And Mel did not deny it. She just kept on saying, was you there? Was you there? And Destiny was like, it doesn't matter. Did it happen? Apparently, Tisha was the one that told her. Tisha said that she talked about it to Destiny. I need Philo again.
Right. Everybody's like, we missed that.
Well, Tisha said that she talked to Destiny about it when she was mad at Martel. So basically, Tisha was the one that told her. And then also they talked about an inappropriate text from Mel. Now, I could be wrong. I didn't think it was inappropriate, but Tisha explained. She said that I guess Marceau reached out to her and said, I'm rooting for you guys. And she said, are you rooting for us? Or are you just rooting for me? And Tisha felt that was inappropriate. I mean, given the circumstance, I didn't think it was inappropriate. But Mel said that she doesn't remember the text, but Tisha is entitled to the way she feels. And she feels that it was probably when she wasn't messing with Martel and basically was telling him, don't root for us. If you're gonna root for me alone. And she said that basically her and Marceau, they were kind of close, but she said nobody up here should feel any type of way about their husbands with Mel because she ain't never give that off and they ain't never give it back.
Tawana, to answer your question, we love T over here. However, I do know he loves him some Destiny. That's his good girl. And I respect it. But at the end of the day, I don't care for her. So that's my opinion. Even when her and Mel were cool, I didn't care for. Does that make sense? Even when they were cool, I didn't care for her. So it has nothing to do with me liking Mel or liking anyone. I just didn't care for her before. So that's how I feel about
it. I'm either way. She doesn't bother me, and I don't, dislike her or anything. Now, who I don't like is Sunny.
Jesus.
I have a disdain for that woman.
I know you do. Xavier said you can't groom an old ass person. Destiny girl, stop.
I thought so too, but maybe she, maybe it's possible. Who knows?
Right. Ravine said they took it off OWN because of the lawsuit pending by Mel. Right. I am even Nicole. It was shown, but quickly re-edited last minute. So some people caught the unedited version. Okay. Destiny wished that was true. Damn, Ravine. I kind of feel that way too. Xavier said you can't groom a 30-year-old woman. Miss Bree, timestamp. Tawana, who's slobbing? Right. I'm mad. Philo said, "OWN ain't gonna show it, but we will." Right. Love is dope. Said, "I need Philo again." Thank you, Tisha, for telling the truth. Okay. Was this look, Catherine? Oh, okay. Well, see, I ain't mad at it because again, we love him over here. It's no, I get what she was doing. She's just asking about how we feel about Destiny, but I didn't feel no type of way about it. But I appreciate it, Catherine. And hopefully he don't feel no type of way because he know we love him. Xavier, was this during the time everyone thought Marceau had a crush on Melody? And
what Tisha can do is act like she didn't feel no type of way about Mel when I still remember when Miss Wanda brought up the time that Marceau went and took a bottle of wine over to Mel and Tisha was feeling some type of way. Well, when did you go? I didn't know about it. But you said that they always get up together on their own, no problem. But you felt some type of way about that?
Oh, okay. Wow. So hold on, let me get Felicia said Destiny's still not open because I'm confused with the 15-year relationship with Moses versus being married. In my opinion, there's an overlap, hence why she's divorced now. Well, Miss Bree said it's the bashing of her DV. People don't have to like her, but don't downplay DV. It's sick. Okay. I absolutely agree with you. Ravine said T can't even defend Destiny now. He didn't even try on his live last night. Okay. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I definitely will once we hop off here. L flat screen forehead. Y'all cutting up already. It ain't even her turn yet, y'all.
It's almost.
I'm not talking about so his mods calm down. I truly want other people's opinion because I got Scotty and Really B's viewpoint, right? Miss Bree said Destiny don't want Martel.
I don't think so either.
Felicia said, in the words of Giselle, Destiny's a sneaky link. Okay. Love is dope, but Mel has invited Marceau alone to the skating birthday party when her and Tisha were beefing in season 2. Of course. We're critical thinkers over here. Hey, Halfpin, Miss Bree, you not about to be calling and texting my husband, period. Okay. They wasn't in a relationship for 15 years. They have known each other for 15 years. Okay. You talking about Destiny and Moses. All right. So, well, damn. Since we didn't see none of that, I guess because they talking about, well, first of all, Carlos introduced her and claimed she came back healed after a brief hiatus. That's how my notes start. And then he jumps into what made her want to come back and her feeling like her story was unfinished. And then he brings up Kimmy saying that she basically wasn't being vulnerable and not really giving us anything, which we all. Oh, you did say that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw that, but I mean, that wasn't.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
But I just get right over that. That wasn't.
You are terrible. Okay, but then we get into the Lance of it all, right?
Lance.
So
I don't remember that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They must have kept that on Philo because what we saw that watched it on OWN was that they talked to Nell about how she feels about Lance and her dating. And
I didn't see none of that.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. They literally have 2 versions out here. That's nuts.
I ain't seen
That's nasty work. Oh, nasty work.
None of my notes say anything about no Lance. I ain't got nothing about Lance.
Are you serious?
Nope. Nothing about Lance, girl.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna run it down real quick for y'all because it really wasn't a lot to give. But basically, Carlos asked her about the relationship with Lance and if she's using it for a storyline. She says, no, I've always been attracted to him. We've always had chemistry. And so then he's like, oh, when he brings up something about their age. And when he asked her how old she is, she says, I'm grown. So then
that's why one of the comments said she should have said her age or something like that.
Right.
Okay, I was confused. Okay.
Yeah. And so then Nell was like, well, she told me she was 42. And so Destiny's like, no, I never said that. And so basically, if she is 42, then basically that means there's a 9-year age difference between her and Lance, because I guess he's 33. But Destiny says she's not 42. And Nell was like, well, I could have sworn that's what you told me. And so anyway, she says she feel like they always had chemistry. They met back when they were both going through a divorce, and now they just felt like the timing was right for them to, kind of explore and start dating. And so then I noticed that Carlos was like, oh, so were you attracted to him while you were dating Moses? And I love how Destiny clocked him and like looked at him and was like, even if I was, I was with Moses. So no, I wasn't looking at him like that. And I was like, you better. Was there anybody else that saw that Destiny was really giving Carlos the business? She was really snapping back at him.
Especially when
Sonny was on stage.
Yes, he was like, I'm gonna land a plane. She was like, I hope
please.
So.
She was like, please do. I said, you about to lose your job. That's what I saw. But yeah, y'all. So basically, then Carlos asked Nell, well, what are your, how would you feel if Destiny and Lance ever really did become serious? And she said, well, I know that I said at dinner once that I would be okay, or I would feel honored if she was my daughter-in-law. She said, but now my feelings have changed because I don't really know her, because I could have sworn she was 42. So that clearly, if I don't know that about her, then I really don't know who she is. And I said, Nell, stop.
Girl, I just tried to look up her age online and I can't find it. And then I looked up her birthday and it just says the month and the day.
She said, I'm gonna make sure y'all can't find out.
Right.
All you know is I'm grown. Halfpin, I don't have much time here, but I want to point out that Sonny said that Destiny could have had Moses on the show, but Moses couldn't or shouldn't leave the state, which is why Destiny was traveling. His dumbass left and got arrested, and Sonny was proud of that. Just dumb. We go get to her, Halfpin, but I get it. You realize you ain't got a lot of time. Ravine, yes, it is wild. There's all these versions. They're trying to manipulate us, and I'm not here for it. Right. Ravine, they was talking about Lance for a minute on. That's what I'm saying. You missed a whole basically, yeah, they completely cut that other part out. Tawana said, that's why I don't watch the show. I just watch for the wait for the reviews. Multiple universe of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Right. I literally felt like I was in a Twilight Zone just now. I was like, oh, no, I watched this. Look, now she gonna tell me Trish wasn't on there. Anyway, Love is dope. I wanted to hear about how Destiny feels about Martel joking about being Law's daddy. I did too. And I thought it was weird that they didn't play that clip. Catherine said, Moesha is playing Big Tiny down at the jailhouse. Don't do that. Don't do that to Moses. Ravine, Destiny's mugshot says she's 42. Here we go with the mugshots. Good point, Ravine. Halfpin said Miss Nell was out of pocket for blasting Destiny's age when she didn't say how old she was. I agree. 9 years ain't nothing when you grown. I agree, Xavier. Yes, I think y'all are agreeing with me when I said Destiny was on one. Yeah, she was hyped. Hey, Sharice, how's it going? Xavier, Destiny is the only one not scared of Carlos. That's why she got fired the last time.
You about to lose your job.
Okay. Yeah, Love is dope. Carlos was about to snap. Look, Ravine said, go and look at her mugshot, Nels. Tawana said, did they say who's coming back for next season? And this, Tawana, this literally, and y'all can clear it up for me in the chat. I may be wrong, but I feel like I've heard, I don't even think they've gotten, well, no, they're filming again. So they definitely gotten pickup notices because they're supposed to be filming again. So I can't say that. But we know Melody ain't coming back. We know Sunny's not coming back. Obviously, Stormy's not a part of it anymore. I do believe Tisha and Marceau are coming back. I guess we're supposed to be doing something with yeah, because Kimmy and Maurice told us we're gonna find out the truth next season of what he was really doing. So I guess we got them, and then I think I heard mention, don't, this is alleged, I think I heard mention of them talking about Martel and coleslaw, but I think that we've already decided, at least in our chat, we've already decided that we don't want it.
You see what Catherine said? Sunny gonna be on Love During Lockup.
Yeah, that's terrible. But yeah, I've already decided that I don't want it. So I mean, I hate to break y'all hearts. Maybe y'all can come to me and hop in the DMs and tell me what's going on if y'all are still watching, but I won't be coming back for it. Especially if there's any piece of coleslaw, mac and cheese, mashed potato on my screen. Especially if Trisha whatchamacallit is coming back. I definitely don't want that either. I refuse.
Marcus.
Catherine said, we know we know Melody ain't. Ravine said, right, Xavier. My over under is 10 years difference. Right. Sunny is going to, yeah, she's going to be on Love During Lockup. Or no, she's not, for real. I'm just saying. Martel hasn't filmed yet. Oh, okay. Thank you, Love is Dope, for that piece of tea. Xavier, it seems that Scott and Trisha and Ken, why do we have to sit through another season of this? Why? It's not fair, damn it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. What's good, DeMarcus? How you doing, boo? Love is Dope, Ken and Trish filming, and Marquez. I actually like Marquez, and I know that's an unpopular opinion. Catherine said that's what she said on her Raggedy Live. Jahai. Oh, I like your name. Is that how you pronounce it? Jahai? I like that. They said Stormy was at the reunion as a special guest. Oh, okay. I heard Destiny's. All right. Bring Ricky Smiley to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Is he from Huntsville? I don't think I knew that, DeMarcus. Catherine said, I mean, we had coleslaw SSA flat screen forehead.
I don't think he's from
Let it go, Catherine.
Oklahoma. All
right. DeMarcus said, definitely bring Miss Wanda back to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Nah, we don't want that either. We don't want that either. So yeah, y'all. So that was pretty much it. And so Carlos leans over to tell Destiny to start dating other men because they don't want her. It was real shady. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly was looking at Carlos sideways, like that was super disrespectful. And the fact that she just had to sit there and eat it. And even Nell chimed in and was like, Carlos, why would you do that? That was super shady. I didn't say that. But it was, if y'all could not feel it through the screen that Carlos does not see it for Destiny. And if I was Destiny, that's why I would. There's no way where you are going to continue to blatantly and publicly disrespect me. And I don't care if it's for a check. I'm going to keep coming back and smiling up in your face. And I would have to go elsewhere. And I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I was just like, you know, you only got your job back because of this Moses Sonny situation, even though Carlos says different, but I don't believe that. You know, you only got your job back because of that. And because he fired you. And now he brings you back, completely plays in your face, and you sign up for it again. Like, I think, see, it's that I don't like about her. It's that. Where's your self-love? It's that I don't like about her. That's it. I couldn't put my finger on it. That's what I don't like about Destiny. It gives.
You're the only one that go on TV and embarrass herself for a check.
But it's not even embarrass herself. She's letting the producer of the show embarrass her.
He's not the only one that does it.
I don't know. I just. Ravine said, I'm with you, Trees. I can't watch this show with coleslaw. Right. Ricky Smiley's from Birmingham. I think
I knew he's from Alabama. I just didn't know what part.
Carlos brought Destiny back to embarrass her, and it backfired. Right. I felt bad for her, and she has no mother too. That was rough. Right. Ravine said, right, Trees. I wouldn't be there. They don't get paid that much. Right. It's just crazy. But anyway,
all the funds, all the ends she can get.
Okay. Well, I mean, she apparently owed LeBerick some money. So yeah,
Yeah,
she
he said, now you know, Trish definitely need that money working in that basement.
look.
Yeah, with Xavier.
I feel she owed that money working in that basement.
You was done with. Did you did?
Yeah, you can move into Sunny because I know you want to rip into her.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm doing
that's
Trisha and Martel.
okay. Well, fine. So then Carlos brings out Sunny, and he immediately starts off by being shady and points out how her and Destiny have shared the same man, or they have the same taste in men and style, as you know, because they both are wearing red. Basically, then he asks Sunny where Moses is, right? So Sunny tells him, now this is Sunny. Let me start off by saying you played yourself. Okay. When you came out here talking about he's always around in spirit, girl, you set yourself up for Carlos to be like, oh, well, I heard he's in the spirit of jail.
Right? I said,
why would you do that? You literally set that up.
Child.
And you know what? It was so crazy because I felt like as I was watching this,
not Megamind.
y'all, so y'all not gonna let her live, are y'all? Y'all not. Tracy, how you doing, boo? Oh, this show is still a -8 out of 10, but the TikTok clips that was unedited are crazy. I love you, Tracy. You are so cute. Catherine, look, leave Megamind alone, okay? And her forehead. Sunny got a big ass head and ain't nothing in there. It's just embarrassing. So this is what we're gonna do this Sunday. This is what we're gonna do, y'all.
Yeah, this is what we do every Sunday. Where you been? This is what we do every Sunday. Where you been?
Y'all terrible. Y'all are terrible. So yeah, y'all. So basically, Sunny explains that Moses violated his probation by traveling, which we all know was stupid. But she basically makes it seem like it was more the probation officer giving him a hard time, and black man being in the system. And some of that I do believe is true, and some of that, if you're not supposed to travel, I don't care. I guess maybe you thought you was above the law or Moses because y'all was on TV. I don't know what you thought, but now he in jail. He in jail, as Funky would say. Okay. So basically, Carlos brings up, a lot of people feel like Sunny crossed the line. She shouldn't even be on the stage. When he says a lot of people, and y'all in the chat, huh? And y'all in the chat, and really be. Yeah, I'm calling it out. Oh, and let me
and did and shouldn't be.
So Carlos, so Sunny feels like people need to mind their business. Okay,
and you on a public platform, so we're minding your business,
and you should speak. You should speak on what you don't know. Okay,
you telling us. You telling us we're minding your business because you spilling it all over TV.
Look, she corrects Carlos in his statement about her stealing Destiny's man and reminds him that was her ex-boyfriend. She ain't steal nothing, okay? So Sunny thinks that people feel because, someone has dated somebody that now they have a forever hold on them and they not supposed to. Now, Sunny, it's the way you keep setting it up. Like you throw it up so Carlos can just dunk it in the basket. And that's not how this is supposed to go. Because it's against you.
She can't admit that I was dead ass wrong. And she's trying to say it and maneuver in a way that makes it sound good, and it don't, because you were dead ass wrong.
Right. But Sunny tries to use the excuse of Destiny was someone that she worked with. Obviously, they weren't friends first. She doesn't feel like, she owes her anything. So basically, Carlos, like,
it's crazy though to think that you can just be out here with your coworker. Your coworker introduces you to their man, and next thing you know that they're married. That's crazy. We don't have to be friends. At the end of the day, you're still my coworker. That's disgusting. I met him through you. Like, and that makes sense to her. That makes sense to her.
Does anybody know Sunny's son? I felt like I did.
Disgusting, nasty.
I don't think that's one of the 12 zodiacs. I don't think that's one of the 12. Felicia said a scene we didn't need. Sunny was a waste of time. Catherine said, I mean, my forehead big, but she got me, Ashley Darby, and Candace Dillard Bassett beat with all of her foreheads combined. Y'all are terrible this morning, okay? But we love it. We love it here. Okay. Tracy said again, Destiny had him in Huntsville, but wouldn't have him on the show. Funny how Sunny didn't do the same. Okay.
She didn't give a damn. It was more
Catherine said again, F Megamind and her fried up eggs. And okay. Okay, Catherine. We ain't gonna y'all saw it. I ain't gonna say it, but you calm down, girl. Look, that's that Latrice coming out of you, girl. That's that Latrice. I know you said it's your middle name, but I didn't know it was a whole nother personality, girl. Love is Dope said you met Moses while he was with Destiny at her B-Day dinner. What the hell? Tracy said if Carlos seen it for Megamind of Marbles, why not start a love and marriage St. Louis? That's a good point. Xavier, first of all, even if you work with someone, sleeping with their man is trifling. Wouldn't you have to go to HR behind that?
Thank you.
Oh, and he at Tracy because I think Tracy is HR. Ravine said Tree said Sunny sign. Tree said Sunny sign is a non-factor. She's a Cancer. I'm gonna leave that alone. I know too many Cancers. Ravine said Nell says is a non-factor. Oh, okay. She said it's my alter ego too. Tracy said Xavier, she would definitely be in my office. Okay, Tracy, that's a write-up. That's a write-up, a verbal warning. DeMarcus said, I think we will see Melody doing Tubi movies soon. I absolutely agree. I think she already did one. It was like Marriage Mansion or something like that. Over the holidays. Tracy, really B is a Cancer too. I know. That's why I said I know too many Cancers. So I ain't gonna speak. I ain't gonna say nothing there, even though that's one of my favorite Cancers. So I don't got really nothing, but I know some others. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, y'all. So basically, we still on Sunny. Carlos asked why she didn't disclose her relationship to Destiny. Sunny says she let Moses do that. Basically, she didn't feel like that was her responsibility. Then Tisha decides to stick her chest out and said, look, I just think the whole situation is kind of trifling. First of all,
I need Tricia, I need Tisha to stand on business, because what you're not about to do is say the situation is trifling, but the person in the situation ain't trifling. Girl, she trifling. Just say she trifling.
Right. And I love y'all, but it's 68 of y'all in here. Can y'all please hit that like button? Make sure to hit the likes up. The likes is up. But we appreciate all y'all being here, all 68. But let's hit the button. So yeah, I agree with you, Nels. So Tisha basically, like she said, tells her it's just a trifling situation. I'm not saying that you're trifling, and then even goes on to say she actually likes Sunny, right? So then we go on to Carlos asked Destiny if she knew that they were dating prior to them getting married. And she says she got a text message maybe a couple days before she saw it online or saw their post about their wedding. Sunny denies this at all. And then this is the part that got me, y'all. And I don't know if anybody else saw this. When Destiny had the nerve to say she believes Moses used Sunny to come back on the show just so he could have a conversation with her. And when I tell you, Sunny and Mel fell out laughing. And so did I. Because you think that highly of yourself that someone would marry someone else just to come on a show and have a conversation with you. If that ain't big delusional energy, I don't know what is. Okay? But y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the chat, okay? So,
I mean, that's not the only delusional energy. We can talk about Sunny being delusional, thinking her cheating ass man ain't gonna cheat or ain't cheating.
Okay. So then Destiny accuses Sunny and Mel of creating this whole storyline.
Love is Dope said, I can believe it.
I can't live with you, Love is Dope. But so yeah, no, they create. So Tisha will be able to be like coleslaw too. Oh, you're terrible. DeMarcus, Cancer's definitely be shaking the table.
Isn't that exactly what happened though?
What happened? Oh, Xavier said, see, I be with Destiny, and then she say something dumb. Right.
But Jahai said, but isn't that what happened though?
Don't do that, Jahai. Don't do that. I believe Moses used Sonny to get on TV. Okay, Tracy. Okay, so a lot of y'all actually believe that narrative. Well, let me ask if y'all believe this narrative that Sonny and Mel apparently met each other before back in July, is what Destiny is saying, and plotted this whole thing to bring her on the show and do the storyline. Well, actually, I can't ask y'all if y'all believe that, because if you watched it, then you know good and damn well Carlos cleared that up so Destiny could stop being delusional and let her know that no, nobody is thinking about you that bad. And we actually did reach out to Sonny and Moses to come to the podcast and, you know, about coming on the show. So basically then Destiny can't really say nothing. And so, you know, he tries to make this, he's trying to land a plane and have them resolve things. And, you know, he's like, Sonny, do you really want to say sorry or anything else? She's like, nah, I offered all my apologies. Ain't really nothing else I can say that I ain't said. Destiny basically tells her she don't see no path towards forgiveness after you done went online and questioned my child's paternity and, you know, talking about my divorce. And I can understand that as well. Sonny actually denies that, which Sonny, this is just, you know what it reminded me of? And I know we haven't seen it yet, but it reminded me of when Andy was talking to Mia, that clip we saw on Real Housewives of Potomac, and he was talking about how she was in a shame spiral. That's what Sonny's segment was giving me. Like, she was just, it was nowhere she could, and she wasn't helping herself. And there was nothing she could do to dig herself out that hole. But anyway, so yeah, so they didn't resolve anything. And you know, Mel comes and checks on her after the fact when they get ready to, or they take a break or whatever. And you know, basically Mel just is happy that Carlos cleared up this whole little delusional narrative that Destiny made up. But yeah, that was pretty much Sonny and Destiny. It really wasn't, like y'all said, some of y'all feel we could have done without it just because y'all really don't see it for her anyway. But you know how it is.
Yeah, thank God she won't be back next season.
We're terrible. Look, Catherine said, I ain't gonna lie. When she said it, I believed it. Said, Xavier, one day you will learn not to believe Destiny. Tracy said, I don't believe Moses did it to talk to Destiny. This is just her delulu. Right. To be messy. Carlos did it to be messy. Right. Ravine, Carlos told the truth for the first time ever. I said, right. I said, go ahead, Carlos. Destiny has been, but honestly, Ravine, to that point, I really just think he did it because it was another way to take a shot in Destiny and be like, yeah, nobody's thinking that much about you. You're not that important, basically. Keisha said, hey, boo, Destiny has been Delulu, but that comment takes the cake. Moses may have married homegirl to get on TV, but not talk to Destiny, okay? Xavier said, Melody is too embittered against side chicks to plot with Sonny. She wouldn't sink that low. I agree. Tam Bam said, Destiny wants to be Queen Bee so bad, but she's dark and evil inside. Tracy said, Moses doesn't care about marriage. He is a hobosexual. He would marry for a place to stay. So why not marry for a job? Tracy, I don't think that comment would fly in HR. Luckily, you're the head of the HR. So
look, this is a safe space, Tracy.
It's a safe space, Tracy. Okay. Xavier said, now, while I think Sonny was wrong for the comments about law, people have been saying this for years. That is true, Xavier. And Destiny could have cleared it up by being honest years ago. I completely agree. Catherine said, Mel don't like coleslaw, but friends with Megamind. I know what you're saying. Make it make sense. I know. Jahai said, when it comes to Sonny, I'm like Jocelyn. Why is you here, ho? Demarcus said, Trisha Nails, please try to get an interview. No, I don't want it. No. But I appreciate you, Demarcus. Ravine said, I agree, Trees. Carlos really don't like Destiny. He just used her. Exactly. Go ahead, Nels.
All right. So then they move on to Trisha and Martel and whether something did or did not happen. Carlo asked her, when did you go to Martel's house and why did you deny it in the beginning? This girl said because she was confused.
When they roll back that footage of her just straight up lying over and over and over.
And this is what her dude was saying. You are the problem. Just tell the damn truth. He was like, so you were confused about telling the truth? Excuse me, y'all. She said she was confused about telling all her business. So he asked her, "Did you ever sleep with Martel? Did you ever get any, inappropriate pictures? Did he ever want to sleep with you? Did anything go anywhere?" And her answer was no to all of it. She said when she went over to his house, they were both talking about how they were going through their divorce and how he was still in love with Mel. She said that he didn't try to hit on her. He didn't try nothing. Okay. And nothing happened. So he asked Martel, I'm sorry, she asked Mel if, she believes that. And she said, well, she doesn't know Trish to speak to her character, but unfortunately she does know Martel and he'll screw anything with legs. And keep in mind, she did say anything. Okay.
I did
Carlos,
catch that.
yes, I say, and he caught it too. He said anything. Yeah, anything. Carlos asked Martel if, they ever slept together. He said, you know what? I'll be real. We slept together. Then the man said he was joking. He was like, "Nah, I'm just kidding." And the look on Ken's face looked like he wanted to get up and knock the out of him. He was like, he didn't think it was funny. He didn't think. I don't know why you would even do that, knowing this woman has a whole. I started to say fiance, but dude, and you're up. This has been the storyline the whole season about whether
Right.
y'all did anything together. Now you get on stage in front of this man and joke that y'all had slept together. That's yeah. Listen, if Ken wouldn't have been able to control himself, I would have understood.
Mm. Well, Tracy said Love and Marriage Huntsville HR is free for all. They have Martell on the show. I could say anything. That's true. Uh DeMarcus, y'all sleep on Destiny. However, she brings drama to the Love and Marriage Huntsville for entertainment. You know what, DeMarcus? We love you, and everyone's entitled to an opinion. Keisha said Trisha stays confused. She is a mess and a constant liar. Absolutely agree. Xavier, anything, anywhere, anytime, any moment. Okay. Tracy said she was confused about what timeline she could use to make sure she didn't show up like one of Martell's side chicks in Mel's house. Right.
Mm.
Ravine said no one respects Ken. Not nobody. No, not nobody. I agree. So yeah, y'all. That was pretty much part two, and I guess we supposed to be getting to part three. Obviously. Yeah. That was first time Martell was honest. Martell definitely cracked Trisha. Okay.
Mm.
Alicia said Trisha lied and the truth ain't in a no, Martell was not lying. Okay.
Mm.
Well, y'all, we appreciate you being here with us. If you have not already, please make sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure you comment
Make sure that you guys subscribe
and you hit the notification bell.
and make sure you are following us on all of the platforms, the TikTok, Bluesky, IG, and Facebook. And yeah, y'all, enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy Kendrick's performance. Y'all all enjoy. Have a great week. For those like myself who are expecting snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I love being able to stay home. I mean, I stay home anyway when I want to, but that way I have an excuse. So yeah, we appreciate y'all being here supporting us. And yeah, y'all, we will catch you next week for part 3 of the reunion. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.